Children's Day in Brazil is October 12th. Since we don't have it in the US, think of Mother's Day for children, but almost on steroids because it can last the whole month. We love celebrating at Living Stones, and it's one of the ways that we show that how each child is special and important. So these are pictures at Guadalajara. Guadalajara has been working since 2012 as a sports ministry, but just this year we added the educational aspect and it officially became a Living Stones program. Pastor Josema helps out with the program, and Lonnie and Missy do an amazing job working with these kids and making a difference, reaching out. There's over 60, there's actually about 100 kids in this community that come to the program at different times, about 60 kids that faithfully come and are ministered to. They have official basketball practice, official soccer practice, and before that they have time in the classroom where they learn math or Portuguese or a different dynamic. The school system in this area struggles and oftentimes only meets for 1 or 2 classes a day. Living Stones meets a viable need in this community. The community in Lagoa de Taenga has a different need, and that is to have a safe place for the kids to play. Their town is known for having a very high rate of violence. Their schools are also very overcrowded. And so the church at Lagoa de Taenga, they have different teachers who stepped forward and said, we need to meet this need. And Pastor Ricardo set that up, and they are super organized. They're doing an amazing job every day with 60 children, 30 kids in the morning, 30 kids in the afternoon, in an official tutoring program with official teachers that are really just giving these kids opportunities. We are so excited for our partnership with Brandywine Community Church and with World Help so that these children are getting all that they need to be able to succeed in life. It is our goal in Living Stones that each church that we work with in Brazil be partnered with a church in the US, a sister church, that they have a reciprocal relationship, that they are able to learn and grow from each other and be able to receive and give those blessings. We also partner with the International School and getting those kids connected with the kids from Living Stones. Shelbyville Community Church partners with Cajueiro Claro. Cajueiro Claro is a small rural community located about 4 kilometers off of the main road. Now, if you're thinking about like a rural area in Brazil that suffers from poverty, that still lives often in mud and stick houses, that would be this community. And the problem is that many people have come in and tried to help, but have not made a permanent difference. And so the people have often opened up their hearts and gotten wounded, and so have built up a really tough exterior. But these children, this is a new generation. We actually started the church here because of the Living Stones program, because of the children coming and then inviting their families on the weekends to a church service. That is what is transforming this community and will make a difference in the coming generations. We can't change what happened in the past, but we can create a new future. Altogether for Children's Day, Living Stones had 5 celebrations, reaching out to 8 different communities and making a difference to over 300 children. And this was done because of your prayers and your support. We are just so grateful to be able to be God's hands and feet to these children, these amazing people that God created and has a plan for. It felt like the Christmas spirit had infected everyone in Brazil. The people who came together, the Brazilians who came to give, to be a part of things, and to invest in these children. Many of you know that we also do an outreach to the trash dump communities in Carpina whenever we can. Now, this is not a Living Stones program, but we have known these children and worked side by side with other Brazilians who have worked with these kids since 2012. These are kids who are growing up. Their parents, their job is to work at the trash dump. They live off of whatever they can get out of the trash and then recycle, which is very little. These are often the outcasts of society as they live a couple of miles outside of town. By law, the government was to build a sanitary landfill and relocate this whole community within the town in nice houses. but only a part of the community was relocated. There were not enough houses for everyone, and the sanitary landfill was never built. And so actually the families are moving back to the trash dump. There are currently 50 children that we ministered to at the trash dump, and then we went to the other place where they were relocated to and ministered to about 25 more children. So the community is now fractured and needs so much of our prayers.